Okay, so I'm Hope Cleveland. I teach here at Silver City Elementary. I'm teaching second grade. So I graduated from West Forsyth High School in 2010. I had lots of fun memories and amazing teachers. It was really hard to think and pinpoint just one. Honestly, I had so many that it's hard to highlight any specifically, but just the memories from school and my time in Forsyth County schools just bring so much joy. It's kind of brought me to a lot of friendships that I still have today and taught me a lot about myself and building relationships and connections, memories that highlight chorus concerts and fun field trips and fun class projects, things like that. My journey's taken me after graduation. I went to UNG in Dahlonega, where I got a degree in early childhood education with a degree also in special education. I also, after that, came to work in Forsyth County schools, and I actually just wrapped up getting my master's degree last month. Yes, and that's in early childhood ed also. So the curiosity that was sparked from a lot of my teachers in Forsyth County schools is super valuable to me even to this day. I had a lot of teachers, especially towards high school, in those upper grades, that really challenged me to learn about myself, my interests, learn about what I liked and how I felt about certain things through self-discovery. And that was by giving me a lot of information and tools, and then me choosing how I was going to navigate certain situations, even if they were challenging. So it really sparked my curiosity by having me think for myself and develop those interests in order to help me grow as a professional and personally, honestly. I would say any advice I would give current students right now about building interpersonal skills is the number one thing is to be an active listener. It's very easy to hear other people and hear what people are saying to you, but to actually choose to listen, to understand, and not to respond, that would be my number one advice, is just actively listen when somebody's talking to you. The second thing would be how to properly handle conflict resolution. I think that that's something that a lot of people do struggle with. I personally have struggled with it in the past, and that's something that is a developing thing that students need to learn to do in order to succeed in life. So first understanding how they feel about something, and then knowing what to do with those feelings and to properly communicate those things in a healthy way to be able to resolve conflict that they have. So I think both of those things are huge in building interpersonal skills with peers and even adults. What I would tell students about setting and pursuing their goals is to really challenge themselves to figure out what they're interested in, what they like, where they feel like their strengths are. I always tell my students, every single student has a strength. Every single person has a strength. There is something that you are good at, and it usually does have something to do with what you're interested in. And even if it's not something that is the most popular thing or the thing that everybody's good at, finding that thing in yourself is a huge part of setting a goal for yourself. During my time in Forsyth County schools, I feel like I've learned how to network and make connections. One of the best ways that I can think of that I drew a connection to Forsyth County was immediately after graduation. I was applying for schools in Forsyth County. I really wanted to teach here, and I reached out to my old former principal that was my elementary school teacher growing up, where I went to Cumming Elementary. She was the principal at a different elementary school now, but she had remembered me. And so we had laughed and made all these connections, reminisced on some old times, and it was just such a wholesome moment for me to be able to reconnect with her. It was a full circle moment, so I was able to go from being an elementary school student, looking up to her, and then getting to learn from her later in life in my very first career, my first school. So it was a really awesome connection there. So as a last and final remark, I feel very proud to have attended all Forsyth County schools. It's very special and near and dear to my heart. I did choose to come back to the county that helped raise me so that I could pour into what Forsyth County has poured into me. Not only did I choose to teach in this county, but I decided to raise my family here because it is such a beautiful place that has inspired so many people, so many students. Again, it feels like such a family feel. I've always felt supported and encouraged and challenged in this county, and I am very proud to call it my home and where I work.